Daniel Jones. But even if Malik Nabers was criticizing Daniel Jones, he deserves to be criticized. Daniel Jones does not deserve no benefit of the doubt. None. That dude has been garbage since he signed that contract, and he needs to be held accountable in the public more often. Stop defending him. Stop babying him. All right, look. Yesterday was an embarrassment. Yesterday was bad. All right, we trying to stomach what happened yesterday. We trying to get over what happened yesterday. But the thing is, it's hard to get over something that keeps happening. It'd be one thing if yesterday was a one-off. It'd be one thing if yesterday was just a freak occurrence. But yesterday is the norm for us under Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has been pathetic since he signed that contract. The guy we saw beat Minnesota in the playoffs has not been seen since that game. That's the quarterback that got signed to a $160 million contract. This quarterback wouldn't even have made it in the year two as a starter. It's calling it what it is. And it's like, I did a video earlier this offseason, back when I was mad at Daniel Jones for costing me money last year and embarrassing me like he tried to do yesterday. And I said, how many careers has Daniel Jones ruined since he came to the Giants? Because y'all act like the front office hasn't tried to get Daniel Jones help. They tried to get Daniel Jones help. You got Golden Tate, that didn't work. You get him, what's that dude from Detroit? Kenny Galladay, that don't work. Tony, don't work. Dan Waller, don't work. Evan Ingram, that didn't work. Saquon Barkley, that really ain't work either, but Saquon, he ain't work with Eli. So all I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, at what point do we blame Danny? Because isn't it funny how, man, why don't you throw Golden Tate the ball? Damn. Why you don't throw Kenny Galladay the ball? Damn. Why you don't throw Tony the ball? Jalen Hyatt, that's it. Yeah, that's the guy. Remember when Daniel Jones played last year? We was like, why isn't he throwing the ball to Jalen Hyatt? And then you see the All-22 on Twitter and you see Jalen Hyatt running around wide open. That's the guy. I was like, I'm forgetting somebody because I'm like, every season, Daniel Jones gets a weapon and we never see him get utilized. So I'm like, damn, he ain't throwing to Jalen Hyatt. He ain't throwing to Dan Waller. He ain't throwing to Galladay. He ain't throwing to Tony. Evan Ingram couldn't catch. Barkley was mid. And Golden Tate was okay. At some point, can we just accept the fact that Daniel Jones is the reason that some of these dudes ain't looking good? Galladay was a stud with Matthew Stafford. Darren Waller was a stud with Derek Carr. I mean, like, why do players come to play with Daniel Jones and die? Why? Make it make sense, man. Like, I just don't understand it. So I said all that to say this. I'm looking at Malik Nabers, and I'm like, yesterday, it took Daniel Jones forever to get him the ball. It took Daniel Jones forever to start locking on to Malik Nabers and throwing him the ball. Why does Wan'Dale Robinson have more targets than Malik Nabers? Why? And so, Malik Nabers got asked the question, right? And he says, I don't know what's going on back there with Daniel Jones. I'm running my routes. I'm doing my job. That's all I can do. And you got people just aggregating the whole situation, turning the mountain into they're making a big deal out of what he said. Daniel Jones does not deserve the benefit of the doubt. If that was Odell criticizing Eli, fine. Eli got 2 Super Bowl MVPs. Odell, you're a rookie. Shut up. We get it. If this was when Odell was talking crazy about Eli Manning on Josina Anders interviews, we get that. Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer. Odell, relax. Daniel Jones has done nothing but win a playoff game. Even if Malik Nabers was criticizing Daniel Jones, and I don't believe he was criticizing Daniel Jones, but even if Malik Nabers was criticizing Daniel Jones, he deserves to be criticized. Daniel Jones does not deserve no benefit of the doubt. None. That dude has been garbage since he signed that contract, and he needs to be held accountable in the public more often. Stop defending him. Stop babying him. Enough is enough. All Malik Nabers said was, I don't know what's going on back there. I'm doing my job, running my routes. That's all I can do. That's all Malik Nabers said. Malik Nabers didn't throw him under the bus. All Malik Nabers says, I don't know what's going on back there. That's it. And now y'all trying to make it seem like Malik Nabers is a problem child or Malik Nabers is the issue. Like, stop it, B. Stop it. Come on, man. Like, we can't do this to this kid, man. We can't do this to Malik Nabers. It ain't his fault he got to play with Daniel Jones for the next couple games. All right, that ain't his fault. All right, it ain't his fault he got to deal with Daniel Jones for the next couple games. I got a video coming soon talking about the future of Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is playing so bad right now, I don't even think this kid's going to be a backup in the league. I'm not even sure Daniel Jones would be a backup in the league as bad as he's playing right now. The guy has more pick sixes than touchdowns since he signed that contract. I'm not even sure he'll be a backup in the league after this season. He's playing that bad. And Malik Nabers did a great job at maintaining his composure and not saying nothing crazy about Daniel Jones after one loss. But Daniel Jones, man, I don't know. Like, I fear, my biggest fear with this Daniel Jones situation right now, fellas, is it's Evan Ingram. I think it's Evan Ingram. Like, what I mean is, I think the fans hate him so much. I think he's built up so much ill will with the fan base. It might be impossible for Daniel Jones to succeed in New York. Remember how bad it got for Evan Ingram that anytime even when he caught the ball, Evan Ingram got booed. I mean, when they saw 88, it was boos. Boo! It did not matter. Whenever Evan Ingram caught the ball as a Giant or dropped it, whatever he got near the ball, he got booed. And I'm starting to think that might be a situation with Daniel Jones where it's like, he just might not be able to be salvageable for this franchise. He might be damaged goods for this franchise. That's where I'm at with Danny, fellas. He might be damaged goods for this franchise. I'm not sure he's salvageable. But let's not criticize Malik Nabers and make Malik Nabers out to be a bad guy when he's not. All Malik Nabers said was, bro, I'm running my routes. I can't see what's going on in the backfield. That's all he said. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Drop FUs in the comments if you're rocking with me. And stay vicious. Dismissed.